KJ?
Oh, wow. That's for me. I think that it takes, when it comes to, brothers actually wanting to have a deeper relationship with a woman, I think first of all, it has to come with you have to have a sense of respect for that woman in particular. Women in general, you have to find the good in them, because if you go and seek for the bad, you ever heard the saying, if you seek for the worst, you find it? I think when you're focusing on the good in what is in a woman, whomever, especially if you want this person as a mate, you have to focus on the positive aspects. I want a woman who is a good nurturer. I'm gonna say this. I was on the phone yesterday with Sister, and I ran across an article with Morris Chestnut, and the article was asking him, how did he find his wife? And it was really interesting that they asked the brother, because he was the only one out of the whole cast of The Best Man holiday that had a black wife. And what I found ironic was him stating that he knew that she was going to be a good wife because he saw her as a good mother for his children. He observed how she interacted with her nephew, how she cared for her family. He saw the good qualities in her that would actually compliment him in a family setting. So I think there has to be a certain respect outside of, because a lot of us we all are visual people, of course. We want to be with people that we're attracted to, this, that, and the third. But we have to be able to connect with people on a deeper level, because as we can tell, especially us in this age group, a lot of relationships are failing. A lot of people aren't really getting together to stay together. So there has to be, a kind of respect. You have to be able to attract the good in yourself. You have to be able to work on yourself as well in order to attract that to you. So I think one of the main ways to actually find somebody, or find somebody that you want to be with, is seek for that that compliments you. Because if you're going out looking for Pinky the porn star on the pole, and then you expect for her to be this loving mother, not saying that there isn't some out there, but a lot of times, contrary to popular belief, it isn't that way. So it has to be on a positive and respectful level, first and foremost. And I think a lot of other things will be a lot more easier to work in to build a relationship, because a relationship is a job, it's work. It isn't going to come easy for a lot of people. You have to work hard at it. So I think you got to get this fantasy out your head. You got to be, find a person that you actually respect and love, and build on that. And that has the same respect and camaraderie for you. It has to be reciprocity. It can't just be one-sided. So I know I said a lot in that, but hopefully that answers the question.
That's what's up. If you don't mind, this is Empress T. I want to bounce off of her. First, I want to add to what she just said, that relationships or whatever, being together, marriage or whatever, it's a job. You got to work at it, but it's also a business. But let me say, I want to say, because I want to go back a little bit before all the stuff that KJ just said. And I want to say this because we're talking about, how can you love us? What can you do to love us? Well, first of all, we have to understand that a lot of our brothers don't even love us. I mean, really deeply don't love us. We have to understand one thing, and I'm not playing the blame game, because I'm about to accuse both parties when I get done. But first of all, a lot of our men, a lot of our brothers have a really messed up relationship with their mama. Even though their mama may be there, their mama may be there and gave them a bottle and changed their pamper and all that stuff. But the mother is usually the first woman that ever breaks his heart. She doesn't realize that she breaks his heart. She can break his heart by maybe promising him she's going to do something and don't do it. She may break his heart by, saying something that he didn't like and it really hurt his feelings, but she don't know she hurt his feelings. You know, I said this on my show before, too. I actually went around. I have 3 children. 2 of them are grown. My youngest one will be 17. I went around to each one of them, and I asked them, is there anything that I have done to you that has broken your heart? How did I ever break your heart, is what I asked them. Now, I asked this question thinking that I won't get an answer. All 3 of them had something to tell me. I have two young men and a daughter. All 3 of them had an answer for me.